Hello. So this is going to be day one, May 31st of my training series because employee training is going to be one of the things you need, and you're going to need an automated system to do so. So for your internal employee training, you want to create a section for every single either role or skill. And in some cases you want to do like if the skill of cold email doesn't fit into one specific role, like an assistant or an account manager or something clean like that, then you'll keep it separate. If you just have a bunch of admin tasks, for example, that's go into like nicely fit into an assistant type role, then you would do it like that. So in this video, I'm going to start working on the cold email role, if that makes sense. So what you want to do is make these in a sequence of like an order, basically, with the goal: how do I get someone from know nothing? How do I get my own grandmother on day one who knows nothing about cold email to top 1% in the world at cold email? Like that would be what we're doing here. And that's the mindset to take. So we want to do step one. We could do it day one too. Getting situated with cold email. And this would be the first module they go into. So let's go into edit the lesson. First thing we want to do is go terminology. We would want to go tools. We would want to go important metrics. We'd want to go things that contribute to success. So getting situated, this is like an overview. This is not how to do all of this stuff, but this is what we'd want to do at the start. So we want to do a couple of things. We want to have Google Doc link, and we want to have so we want to have a video, a Google Doc, and we want to have it written in the description. And if you use whatever you want to use for it, it's your decision, but I'm going to use Kajabi. So let's go here, and we'll have things that impact results. So we'll make it first in the Google Doc, and then we'll copy and paste it over here. So this is teaching someone to get situated with cold email, for example. So terminology with cold email. Emails sent, or we'll go with list, offer, script, inbox management, follow up, appointment setting, CRM, Unibox, campaign, subsequence. What would be some other ones that we would do here? Let's go into instantly on my other screen and see if there's anything else. Could go analytics. Could go domains, emails, warm up, deliverability, all of that kind of stuff. So in the actual training, you would actually define all of these, but for the purposes of this video, I think we all agree that I don't need to do that. Maybe I'll do one or two. So the list is the CSV file or spreadsheet containing the people you are cold emailing. Let's not use any jargon either. We also could have like syntax. We could have subject line, body, A/B test, stuff like that. Anything that would be, you don't have to go crazy with it, but anything that might, be reasonably pop up. What you are offering in your cold email. The call to action, the main CTA value, script. What you are saying to them in your cold emails. Subject line. The subject line of the cold email. the main text content of the cold email. So this is kind of what you would do. And absolutely no jargon and no going into Chat GPT and trying to do it. Like, this is important stuff. And if you want to succeed, you're going to have to do it. So next, go to the tools part, because this is the getting situated part. So tools, lead scraper, lead finder, apollo.io, cold email sending tool, instantly, lead cleaning tool or list cleaning tool, million verifier, CRM, close.io, or close.com, I guess, because they bought it, list building tool. So what would be some other tools to use? Like in our case, for my company's cold email training, like these are the tools that would be used. So Calendly, call scheduler, or other way around. Video sharing tool, Loom, something like that. So the important metrics, the things that impact performance. So the things that impact performance are the list, the offer, the script, how fast you reply. So that's really the main things that are going to do that. We could also go, let's make these a bit smaller. We could also go off, proof, search results, website too, because a lot of people will get your cold email and then just Google you instead of replying to it. So the important metrics, let's go here. The most important metrics are, and then we're going to put notes here at the bottom actually as well. Notes. The most important metrics are how, time to response, how quickly you reply to cold email responses. The faster you reply, the better chance you will book a call. Follow up. Most people will ignore, not take action right away. And if you don't follow up, you won't book any meetings. Time to response, time to reply. Either one will be good. Cold emails sent to lead ratio. How many emails you have to send to book one phone call or one meeting. The lower, the better. So this is like, we're explaining it to someone who doesn't know anything about it here, right? This is the getting situated one, and I'm going to keep this series up just like my ad series. It's very important stuff. Notes, and here's some notes. Do not track open rates. That adds an attachment to your emails, which makes them more likely to go to spam. Make sure, or another note, you don't want to cold email with your main domain, because if people mark your cold emails as spam more likely than normal, it will ruin your main domain's deliverability. So that's another one there. So let's you need multiple cold email domains because you shouldn't send more than 50 cold emails per day. More than that will lead to spam. So the next one, maybe 5 notes or so. We don't want to say things like, would you like to book a call. They get a lot of cold emails per day. We want to lead with something useful, like a loom of good information tips they can use. This will help us stand out and lead to better results. We never want to talk about what we would love to do, etc. No one cares. They care about themselves. Always try to maintain status and focus your cold email on them. Something like that. So now we'd fill it out, the list. If you are not cold emailing the right people, it will not work. You need the right list. And targeting. For every minute, hour, day, etc., you delay your response, the less likely it is to, the less likely they are to book a meeting and you get a new and become a new customer. The faster it is, the more likely they will. A lot of the time, people will get your cold email, not respond to you, Google you instead, and see what comes up. If nothing comes up at all, or nothing good comes up, they will not trust you. Make sure your search results and website are optimized with videos, reviews, etc. Oops. The offer is the highest leverage point in cold email. The better the offer is, the more likely they will respond. Most people don't even have an offer in their cold email. They just say things like, "Do you want to book a call?" That is why it doesn't work for most people. The script is important, but if you have a great offer and the correct list, it becomes more a matter of not screwing the script up as opposed to making something amazing. Keep it focused on them, use spin tags for deliverability, center it around a great offer, and keep it to 75 words or less. So we just do something like that. So this is basically, in terms of getting situated with cold email, like this is what you would do. And what we're going to do here is go like that. We're going to make this public and we're going to put it here. And we're going to kind of do this, formats, headings again. And we're going to make this, and then we're going to publish it here and preview it. So what we do is we would have a getting situated with cold email. What we would do, these are kind of too big. You might as well be something of a perfectionist. Like this is just, it's just your business and your life. Oh, it's no big deal, right? So let's see. It's just your life, no problem. And this is important to get self-sufficient, like actual effort on this, because you're going to need it to be self-sufficient if you want to really crush. When you like, the absolute goal or the idea of this is to have it so good that you can just onboard anybody that go through this training and they'll be just perfect at their job after 30 days. Like, that's the purpose of it. It's not just to do it or go through the motions. So what you'd want here is you'd want it to look nice. Underrated. It's pretty important to look nice. So we have it all perfect like that. You would finish that, but I'm just going to do that after. You would have a video. You'd have a document. You'd have it in the description. And then you would have something along the lines of, if you need help, like, who do you ask? If you need help, ask. Who do you ask? Matt or Leo? This is what you would do. If you need help, who do you ask? 12 black. There we go. And that's all there is to it. So that's an example of training. And this is for getting situated with cold email.